It's 8 o'clock on the dot. I'm on my laptop giving a tea. Doom, 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 doom. Oh, yeah. I got a real messy, messy story that came to me. So pull up, anticipating a good read. I won't keep you waiting. I got plans to spill this tea in places y'all never seen. Girl, you know what I mean. And y'all already know what to do. Y'all can come up with your own chorus, girl. Okay, come up with your own chorus. Y'all go on ahead and make sure to follow the social medias that you guys see before you guys. Shout out to all of you all that have been following the Twitter that I've been asking you all to do. That is greatly appreciated. I have a goal to get to 1,000 before Turkey Day. Thanksgiving. So definitely make sure to follow if you guys have not. Continue to follow the channels Instagram as well as the TikTok and Snapchat. If you would like to donate, Cash App as well as PayPal is available, and you can also donate by joining to the channel. All are welcome. Feel free. So, child, first and foremost, shout out to my good breasts, Aaron. All right, shout out to Aaron. Aaron was one of the few bloggers, whatever you want to call us, that got picked that Kandi gave interviews to, which was really exciting. As y'all know, Scotty and Jamar was also picked, as well as Bondi. She was also picked. And Bondi also included in Janie That's Me, as well as Niecy. Y'all know those are my favorite queens. So definitely shout out to them as well as Melanated Crown and Storm Monroe. Y'all know I love my Storm. And anybody else that was picked to do that, definitely shout out to all of you guys for representing the YouTubers. Girl, Aaron is so messy, and I absolutely love him for being messy. I knew somebody up there was going to ask a messy ass question. I ain't necessarily think it was going to be Aaron, though, but I totally appreciated being my good breast because he got the party starter, girl, and he got, because of him, Candy Pants done laid out some tea about Carlos King that I personally had no idea about. I didn't think that there was any type of issues between Carlos King and Candy Pants. This was my very first time hearing about it. I don't know if y'all already knew about it. Well, shit, Aaron knew. So if he knew, I'm sure y'all nosy behinds knew. But I'm about to play to you guys exactly what was said when Aaron asked about the alleged beef that Kandi does have with Carlos King. And I'm about to play to you guys that right now. I'm not going to show it. If you all want to see the full interview, I will be putting House of Aaron, I should say, the link of the video down in the description box. It is going to be in the description box. Again, for the slow pokes in the back, the link is going to be in the description box to look at the interview in its entirety. I would really love for y'all to do that because y'all know I love Aaron. That's me and Scotty boy right there. So definitely go and give him a like and a click in the view and tell him I sent y'all. He gonna treat y'all right. So girl, here it go.
We have time because this is like
another person that I think he's another person that I think, when they say I've tried to help people, then it comes back to my ass. Okay, so first of all, the main reason, my main issue with Carlos is he is the one who stole my group's life story and sold it to TV1. And for that, I just can't get past it. He had been working with us that entire season on The Real Housewives of Atlanta. Last year he was with us. Him and Todd had already had some little issues, business issues, because they were doing a production company together. So they already had some things they had dealt with personally. But, we was trying to move past that and still work together on the show because he was executive producing. What season was that? 9 or whatever?
Yes.
And he was his last year. Okay. So let's say the season wrapped in November. In December, someone tells me, I was talking to a friend. I was like, we should do a movie about, our escape life or whatever. And they were like, it was a director that Todd and I were speaking. And they was like, somebody's already doing it. And I was like, what you mean somebody's doing that? And so in my mind, I'm thinking it was one of my group members or something. And it was like, yeah, it's a network that's already like, I took a meeting about directing it. And I was like, what? Now, mind you, just wrapped season 9. The season in like either top of December or November, end of November right there. December, I'm hearing that this movie has been sold to a network. So I come to find out a couple weeks later, I'm trying to find out what is going on, and come to find out it was, in sidebar, his other producing partner, one of the producers that worked for him, who was also at the time I thought was super cool, had called my mom, was like, oh yeah, we want to do a interview you because we're trying to do a documentary about girl groups or something. So we want to ask you questions about, Escape. My mom was going to do it or whatever, but come to find out, he was the person who had did the deal with TV One to sell Our Life Story. He was, and my mom and was going to try to ask my mother questions about us unknowingly to get more information, I guess, for the show. Wow. So anyway, I just thought that was the lowest thing that anybody could ever do.
Wait, so but how did he have the rights to your story?
He didn't have the rights to our story. What I found out, because of course, I was calling lawyers and everything, and I found out at that time that when you're a public figure, people can do
unauthorized.
They can do unauthorized stories about you. Right. And at the time, we had already done behind the music type of thing on TV One or whatever. Okay. No, TV One. Remember, how they Unsung, yeah. So, they had certain information that I guess they could base the movie off of. But my thing was, I was like, never once, all them years we have been around each other, he had never once told me that he was trying to do a movie about us and to go behind my back and to do that. And that's our life story.
Right.
I was like, I can't fuck with him ever again.
Wow.
I did not want to. I did reach out to him at first. He didn't answer the phone because I had just heard it, so I wasn't sure that it was him. So I was calling him to like, yo, like, what is this? He didn't answer my calls. But then when we had did some things to start like reaching out to the network to try to get the whole situation shut down, then all of a sudden he reaches out to me. And I didn't want to talk after that. I was like, I don't want to talk to you. I don't ever have to talk to you again. And that's just how I feel. I'm like, that is the lowest of the low. Our first spinoff was the wedding or one of them. I think our spinoff was the first show that he was executive producer for. I literally fought for him to be executive producer of my show, to be the lead executive producer. Right. So for you to have somebody that you went out for, and I always respected him as a producer to do that to me. I was like, I have no respect for him. And so for him to now, every time he turn around, he got something to say about me. I'm like, I just give him no energy. But that right there, my life story, that shit gets me emotional, and it pisses me off. So yeah, I don't have nothing for him. Nothing.
I was not.
Like, how could you do that to somebody? You're around them every day.
You don't know each other. Like, even if you wanted to do it, be like, be upfront about it. Like, I'm doing this. Be upfront. What you think? Yeah,
he could have asked, like, if anything, I would have just asked me, like, hey, how do you feel? It's the opportunity or whatever. Like to just do that and not say anything. Wow. And I have to hear it in the streets.
Wow.
And I was like, yo, cut off.
Kandi.
Never again. Do not, So people always think that it's because of the whole Phaedra and Portia, and that is not why. I still to this day will say I do not believe he ever told her that. He said he never told her that. The networks, did they questioning or whatever. He never told her that. That is a lie to the depths of hell. So y'all can stop telling that story. Y'all need to go find a Bravo book. They explain to you that Carlos did not tell her that. So y'all can stop believing that lie. No, I do not mess with him because of what he tried to do to my group in Our Life Story.
Did y'all share an office? I heard somewhere that y'all...
Yes, we did. When he first was, leaving the trying to do his own thing. Him and Todd were becoming partners, and his office was in my office building. Not that I try to bring that up or anything, but yeah, like we was cool, like cool. That's what I'm saying. Like, how do you go from having that type of relationship with somebody to still in their life story? I do not know.
Yeah. Wow.
I never done anything to that man.
Right. But gave him storylines for the
apparently. Yeah. Apparently. And it's just like, golly, it was bad enough that him and Ty was having their, disagreements in their business, and some of the things that he did we felt like was foul or whatever. But, business is business. Sometimes people fall out in business or whatever. But for him to do that, still alive. This is my life. Like, you. Oh my gosh.
We have time, because this is like.
All right, you guys. Well, that's what happened, girl. Like I said, and first and foremost, again, shout out to House of Aaron, who made the Shade Room. I'm so very happy for him. Shout out to his channel. He's definitely doing his thing. That's my brother. So y'all definitely go around there, congratulate him, as well as give him a like and a click in the view. He did a really great job. But yeah, y'all, that's what was said. Listen, I don't know what's true, all right? But up to date, Kandi has never been a liar. Kandi has never been a liar. From what I've ever seen and known of Kandi Pants from being on this show, she's never been a liar. And I don't see Kandi making anything up of this nature about Carlos. And hearing her cry about it now, considering I don't know how long it's been that they've been beefing, but to hear her cry about it, that woman is hurt. That woman is hurt, and and it still hurts her to this day. And I get it. When you think that a person is your friend and a person has your best interest at heart, and then to find out that they turn around and just stab you in the back like that, especially this is listen, it's allegedly out of Kandi mouth that you did that, Carlos. I know you be watching my stuff, Carlos, so I'm not going to give you too much, and I don't know whether you did it or not, but what I will say, if you did do it, Carlos, that's some foul ass shit to do to anybody. That is very foul, especially considering the fact that y'all had a friendship. You and Todd worked together, had a production company together, did things together. I know y'all produced Hollywood Divas together and stuff like that, so it's just like, to go from that to this, like, Carlos, baby, it ain't worth it. Carlos, it ain't worth it. Please don't go burning those type of bridges. Please do not be the stereotypical messy ass gay man in the media. Okay, it ain't that many of us in there, Carlos. So if you are gonna be in there, represent us right. That's some messy ass shit, and I can't stand with you with that, Carlos. Given if any of that's true. But y'all, that's all I got. I ain't got no more to give y'all. I ain't adding nothing to it, and I ain't taking nothing from it. That's what Kandi Pants said. That's how Kandi Pants feel. Kandi Pants felt like he ran out there and stole her and Escape's life story. And if you did that, Carlos, it ain't right, friend. Friend, it ain't right. It ain't right. But we gonna see. We're going to see if you're going to come out and refute anything, see if you're going to come out and say anything. If he comes on his podcast, somebody send it to me and let me know so I can go and hear it, and then we could do a follow-up on this story, because I really want to know what Carlos got to say. But y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this situation. And yeah, girl, I'll holler at y'all later. Bye.